Kelly back onto the mound for the Bootleggers in a 6-1 game. A tremendous play at the plate to cut down the second Bootleggers run. They're held at 1 in the top of the 4th. As Jin Hattori singled and Pagan was thrown out at the plate to finish off the top of the 4th.
After the Haymakers exploded for 3 runs in each of the first 2 innings, Kelly was able to hold them in check in the 3rd. Let's see if he can do so again here.
Top of the lineup for the Haymakers, Bausis, Goldsberry, Chapman due up against Kelly, who had a good 3rd inning and just misses 1-0. Kelly worked around the 2-out walk of Galisic, got Truong to fly out, and now the lineup flips over to Bausis. That pitch is a strike. Bausis is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He scored twice. It's 6-0, or 6-1, excuse me. Haymakers over the Bootleggers. 1-1, foul back, 1-2. About 35 minutes of gameplay left. So hope to get through 6 here. It's the bottom of the 4th. That is down and away, 2-2. But either way, the Bootleggers are running out of outs offensively, and they ran into one to finish off the top of the 4th.
They did. Yeah, his innings have gone on a bit. We're closing in on that time limit pretty quickly here.
2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Kelly, and there's one down in the 4th. I'm going to bring up Goldsberry, who is 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Trying to have a 3-hit day. First pitch from Kelly. Gets him on the shoulder. So Goldsberry's reached in all 3 of his plate appearances, and he's aboard with 1 out. And in steps Ty Chapman, who was also hit by a pitch. That was in the 2nd. And he grounded into a fielder's choice in the 1st that cut down Goldsberry at second base. Kelly comes set from the stretch. And comes home. Ball down and away. Two, three, four, five have accounted for 4 of the runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have accounted for all 6 of the runs today for the Haymakers. With a bunch of hits, a bunch of walks. And that's ball 2. It's 2-0. Check on the runner. He's back in safely. And that's ball 3. So 3-0 now on Chapman. And that's ball 4.
So a couple passes by Kelly here. A rockier inning for him. Now the hard-hitting Jason Cropley up to the plate.
Big swing and a miss.
That evens the count 1-1.
So 1-1 now on Cropley, with runners at first and second. Steps off, checks on the runner, gets back in time. So 1-1 now on Cropley, with one down. And time is called by Cropley at home plate. Check on the runner, and Scafone was not there in time. 6-1. Haymakers lead it over the Bootleggers. Haymakers in the maroon with the white trim. Bootleggers in the, of course, classic orange. Swing and a miss from Cropley. It's 1-2. The staple, the Bootlegger orange.
It sure is.
1-2 on Cropley. Who's the extra hitter today? Sack fly and a walk. Way off, and they got him picked off. It's a rundown. Tag. They got him at third, so Goldsberry is out, and he doesn't like the call.
It was
Goldsberry's
close.
tagged down, and Anwia says that there was no tag, but
Goldsberry's still lingering. He is not happy about that call. Be a little conference between the umpires.
and Goldsberry is out. So 2 down on the tag at third.
That was a close play.
And Cropley's still in there. 1-2 count, but 2 outs now. Chapman's up at second. He moves up on the rundown.
Worth noting, Cropley now has, after a sac fly, now has a streak of 6 consecutive games with a run batted in.
That's hit hard on the third baseline foul.
Cropley now has 10 runs batted on the season, hoping to get another right here.
Time called again. And a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. He got him. So nice job by Kelly to get out of trouble. Strikes out a couple and picks off the runner. Still 6-1. We'll head to the 5th. You're listening to PSCL Baseball. Oscar Mendez coming on to pitch for the Haymakers. Marshall, tell us about him.
Oscar Mendez is a freshman out of West Hills College, Coalinga. He has pitched in 4 games this year, just 2.1 innings of work, but he's been roughed up a lot. He has surrendered 10 runs, 9 of them earned, and only has 2 strikeouts against 6 walks. So it could be a
chance for the Bootleggers. They're trailing 6-1, and Mendez will face the bottom of the order here.
We've only got about 24 minutes before we hit the time limit, so now's the time for the Bootleggers.
As Beckley steps in. And Beckley can really play. He was great last night in the PSCL uncommitted game. And pitches in there for a strike. Made a great relay throw from second base. Also had a hit up the middle to lead off the ball game. And you asked Don Bray, he said, this guy's a ball player. He can play.
He really can. We've seen that. He's batting .364 as he comes into today. 3 runs batted in.
Pitch is down and in, 1-1 on Beckley, who's stepping in for Carpio. Carpio grounded out to second in his lone plate appearance. The 1-1. Down, 2-1. Been a tighter zone today.
Much tighter zone.
And a 2-1 count on Beckley. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Down in the dirt, 3-2. Mendez working in the upper 60s.